Hey there guys, it's M3 on the Dualism channel. Giving you guys my FireFist 2018, April 1st, 2018 deck profile. And yeah, I've been working on this, and I know my video uploading has been absolutely horrible. I upload like once a month lately. It's just atrocious. I'm very sorry for that. It's just life sometimes. But let's get into it. We are first going to triple True King Advantage. Yeah, that's how you pronounce the name, just to let you guys know. This guy reminds me very much of when E-Dragon was a thing, and he played, back then he would play at least one blaster, and if I could play triple blaster now, I would pretty much probably still would. If anything, this is just a free monster spam. It's not really a spam, it just allows me to get a massive, a pretty good beat stick out on the field for relatively low cost. Allows me to set up my graveyard and so on and so forth. And that's basically what I use it for. Now, yet again, I could go into some rank 9 plays with the other True King stuff, but I really don't focus on this. This is basically a blaster substitute. Double swallow. Yes, make the jokes right now. Get over with. I'll wait. Alright. Yet again, this is one of my favorite cards out of the whole archetype. No targeting, allows me to search for the trap. Back when I was going for just beat stick mania, just making everything buffed up on my field. Yeah, this was the card to go for because triple 10 down field was such a nasty thing. Being able to make a 5k swallow was not that hard to do. Triple Wolfbark, if anybody knows anything about FireFist or anything with Wolfbark himself, this card was at one point limited to 1 for a very good reason. It was just so good back in 2014, guys. A walking monster reborn. Yeah, Triple Bear. It's Bear, free pop, get a search. Gorilla, pretty much the same thing, but it pops spells. Bear does monsters. And of course, if it destroys the battle, get a search, destroyed by, if I cause you battle damage. Man, I just cannot talk today. Double Rooster, I was playing this at 3, but with the 3-axis engine, you might as well just keep it at 2. Double Spirit, yet again, I keep it at 2. You could do 3, especially with a certain spell card, which I'll get to in a sec. And of course, Triple Leopard, because this is your walking search for any other spell card or trap card that's FireFist oriented. So yeah. Next is Triple Transmodify. This card's absolutely amazing in this deck. Why, you might ask? Let's see. You have 3s, 4s, and 5s. So basically, no matter what, you should always have a target. The only cap is really Swallow. Then you only really run 2 of it. It's not that big a deal. And yet again, Swallow is not absolutely needed for engines. So yet again, you just turn. If you have a stray Rooster, bump it up into a Wolfbark. If you have a stray Gorilla or Bear, or even a dead Wolfbark because someone decided to back baler you because people play back baler, for the walls, you turn into Swallow. Triple Pot Desires. Now, why do I play this? Basically to try to get this deck a little bit of speed. Yet again, this is not my preferred build, but I like this build for how the current format is. I like more traditional builds that you basically just triple Tensa and every Founce one, basically known for FireFist. One upstart because there's 39 cards, put in the 1. Triple Tensu because this is just a normal summon. Gyoko, this stops your opponent from basically doing any back row stuff. I shouldn't say any back row stuff, but like, oh, you have that one card that I do not like, boom, there you go. Fuck your Solemn Judgment. Next we have Triple Tenki. This is your main search, and of course Roll Decree. Now, when I originally built this deck, I was actually going anti-counter fairies. Now, counter fairies you don't really see as much now. Like, yet again, they are still absolutely full power bullshit, and I absolutely hate them for it. Roll Decree is basically the cheap way to get around it, and honestly probably the best way to get around it for any deck, unless there's some quirky stuff you can do with archetype or even spicy text. But that's that's kind of beyond the realm of this deck profile. For the extra deck, we have 1 Kieran because, of course, Swallow and Spirit. Double Horse Prince because 3-axis engine. Triple Tiger King. Tiger King, Searcher, rank 4 guys. Yeah. 1/101. 1 Cardinal. Basically, this is your recovery. You don't really have to play this card. I like to play this card because I like to recover from graveyard because Tenki, Tensu, any of my engines just for whatever reason. Yet again, you don't really need this card unless the game is being drawn out that far. Cowboy, because who doesn't want to load the burn for game, and 1 windups in main because you have 3 axis engine can do Syncros or XZs. Synchro is always better, but XZ plays do help you recover. Before I get into this guy, triple do little Chimera. Why do I play triple of it? Because it's absolutely needed. Negating summons is such a thing. Pop to destroy because of card effects is a thing. It's not that hard to get over the generic Link monsters for whatever attribute. So, and of course, do a little Chimera when it came out. I was so excited. I think I only have 2 IRL, but I like to play the triple, especially for this build. And let's get back to Zephyr Metaltron. Ah, God, do I love this card. I've talked about this card before. If you ever want to play a deck that you basically have 1 Link monster and your whole other extra deck is just these, especially for engine stuff, you definitely want to have Zephyr Metaltron. And honestly, Zephyr Metaltron works so well with like the generic Link monsters. I mean, Mrs. Radiant, Miss Starboy, do a little Chimera, and once we get what is it gonna be called? Great Fly or something instead of Blade Fly. It's gonna be Great Fly or some shit like that. Can't wait because Mecha fans, we're gonna be working on that, which I'll probably be working on my Mecha fan deck hopefully soon after this. But it's been really hard to get deck profiles when my locals from my Yu-Gi-Oh at my locals has pretty much died because of the Cabo collection or a lack thereof. So yeah, but yet again, this guy just absolutely amazing. Just check him out, read him real quick, pause it, I don't give a shit. Anyways guys, if you like what you see, please comment, like, subscribe, tell me what you guys think down below. If you have any tips, tricks, or advice to give me, put it down below as well. Down below in the description is a link to the Jewish on Facebook page. I'm not doing Twitter no more, so sorry. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching.